The friends of the person you love told them to forget you and marry someone else. But you need to know what their response was. My beloved child, before you think this story is going to end the way everyone expected, listen carefully. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Last night, the person you love sat silently while their closest friends surrounded them with one message: forget that person. Choose someone else. Your future will be easier. For a few long moments, they said nothing at all. Every eye remained fixed on them, waiting for an answer that could change everything. But what happened next was something no one in that room was prepared to hear. A strange silence filled the air as one friend continued listing reasons why they should move on. Another promised they could introduce someone better. The room nodded in agreement, believing the decision had already been made. Yet deep inside, the person you love remembered a promise they had never spoken aloud. They remembered a connection that refused to disappear no matter how much time passed. Then, without raising their voice, they looked at everyone and gave a response so unexpected that the entire conversation came to a complete stop. Don't skip, because the exact words they spoke changed the atmosphere in an instant. The faces around them slowly changed from confidence to disbelief. No one expected loyalty to speak louder than pressure. One by one, their friends fell silent, realizing they had misunderstood what truly lived inside that heart. But this is only the beginning. The most shocking moment didn't happen inside that room, it happened immediately after they walked away, when someone unexpected reached out with information that could change everything forever. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. But the story took an even stranger turn before the night was over. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the person you love stepped outside, the words of their friends echoed in their mind, yet their heart refused to agree. They paused beneath the quiet sky and whispered, "Some connections are not chosen by convenience, they are chosen because they refuse to fade." At that exact moment, a message arrived from someone who had quietly witnessed the entire conversation. It contained only a few words, but those words carried a truth no one else had dared to reveal. The message said that after everyone stopped talking, one friend admitted something in private. They confessed that they had never truly understood the bond between you and the person you love. What looked ordinary from the outside was, in reality, stronger than anyone realized. Suddenly, every opinion spoken earlier began to lose its power. Doubt turned into curiosity, and curiosity became silence. The person you love looked at that message again and smiled, not because everything had become easy, but because their heart finally knew it had not been misunderstood. Don't skip, because the next moment changed everything once again. Just as they slipped the phone back into their pocket, footsteps approached from behind. Someone called their name with urgency, asking them to wait. The expression on that person's face revealed that another secret had just surfaced, one that could completely change what everyone believed only minutes earlier. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Just when they thought the conversation was finally over, everything changed again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who had called their name finally caught up and spoke with a trembling voice. "I need to tell you something before you make any decision." They revealed that after everyone encouraged them to forget you, one friend quietly stayed behind. That friend admitted they had noticed something no one else had, the way your name brought peace instead of confusion, and the way every conversation somehow returned to you. For a long moment, the person you love stood completely still. They realized that while others had tried to influence their future, no one could rewrite what their heart already knew. The pressure from friends suddenly felt smaller than the truth they had been carrying inside for so long. They looked ahead with new confidence, knowing that genuine feelings cannot be replaced by opinions. Don't skip, because the biggest surprise had not even happened yet. As they prepared to leave, their phone rang once more. This time, the caller was someone completely unexpected, someone connected to the very friends who had told them to move on. What that caller was about to reveal would leave the entire group speechless and uncover a truth that had been hidden until this very moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What the unexpected caller revealed next was beyond anything they had imagined. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The voice on the phone said, "There is something your friends never told you." A quiet pause followed before they continued. Not everyone wanted you to forget that person. Some stayed silent because they believed only your heart should decide. Those words changed everything. The person you love suddenly realized that silence had never meant agreement, it had been respect for a choice only they could make. A flood of memories returned all at once. Every kind moment, every unanswered question, every sign they had almost ignored now fit together like pieces of a hidden picture. They smiled gently, not because the journey was over, but because they finally understood that real connections are not measured by how many people approve of them. They are measured by how impossible they are to erase. Don't skip, because the next revelation is the one no one saw coming. Just as they ended the call, another message appeared on the screen. It came from the very person everyone thought had supported the idea of moving on. The first line of that message made their heart race. "I couldn't say this in front of everyone, but there's something you deserve to know about the person you love. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you." The message they opened next changed the entire meaning of that night. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They stared at the screen for a few seconds before reading the first sentence. "I stayed quiet because I didn't want anyone to influence your heart." Those words instantly erased every assumption they had made. The friend explained that while everyone else was speaking loudly, they had been watching carefully, and one truth became impossible to ignore. Every time your name was mentioned, the person you love never looked away. Instead, their eyes filled with a quiet certainty that no one could explain. As they continued reading, another surprising detail appeared. The friend admitted that the conversation had never been about replacing you. It had been a test to see whether outside opinions could change what already existed inside their heart. The answer had become crystal clear. Pressure had failed. Doubt had failed. Even silence had failed. The connection remained exactly where it had always been. Don't skip. Because the biggest twist is only beginning. Just as they locked the phone and prepared to leave, they noticed someone standing across the road, watching from a distance with a calm smile. That person had heard everything from the very beginning and was carrying one final piece of the story, a truth so unexpected that it would make everything from that night finally make sense. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The stranger waiting across the road wasn't there by accident. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person slowly walked closer and said, "I've watched this story unfold for a long time, and tonight proved something important." Their voice was calm, but every word carried weight. People can offer advice, they can create doubt, and they can even try to change someone's direction. But they cannot decide what another heart truly values. Hearing those words, the person you love felt as if every unanswered question was finally beginning to find its place. The stranger then shared one final observation. When your friends asked you to forget them, you never rushed to answer. You listened first, because you respected them. But when the moment came to choose, your heart answered before your voice did. That realization struck deeply. It wasn't a dramatic speech or a loud declaration that revealed the truth. It was the quiet confidence that refused to disappear. Don't skip, because one final surprise was still waiting. As the conversation ended, the stranger handed over a folded note and walked away without another word. Written on the front were only a few mysterious words: "Open this only when you're completely alone." The person you love held it tightly, knowing that whatever was inside could reveal the final truth everyone else had missed. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. The moment they unfolded the note, the night became unforgettable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They waited until they were completely alone before opening it. Inside was a single handwritten sentence: "The strongest choice is the one you make after hearing every opinion, and still listening to your own heart." They read it again and again. It wasn't a prediction or a command. It was a reminder that no crowd could replace what they genuinely felt. As they held the note, memories returned with surprising clarity. Every conversation, every smile, every quiet moment connected to you suddenly carried a deeper meaning. They realized their friends had only seen the outside of the story, while they alone had experienced everything hidden beneath it. In that instant, uncertainty faded, replaced by a calm confidence they had never felt before. Don't skip. Because the next discovery changed the meaning of the note itself. Just as they turned the paper over, they noticed something they had completely missed. A second message was written on the back in smaller letters: "If you've reached this point, there's one more truth waiting for you, and it comes from someone who has remained silent until now." Those words made their heartbeat quicken once again. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The hidden message on the back of the note revealed a truth no one expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. With steady hands, the person you love read the smaller writing. It said, "The quietest person in the room often sees the clearest picture." At first, the words seemed mysterious. Then they remembered someone who had barely spoken during the entire discussion. While everyone else argued, that person had simply observed every expression, every pause, and every unspoken emotion. Later that night, that silent witness finally shared what they had noticed. When everyone told you to move on, they said, you never looked convinced. But the moment their name was mentioned, your eyes carried a hope that couldn't be hidden. Those words were impossible to ignore. For the first time, someone had spoken not about opinions, but about what they had genuinely seen. The person you love realized that real feelings don't need loud speeches, they quietly reveal themselves when the heart is tested. Don't skip, because the biggest discovery of all was only moments away. As they folded the note and slipped it into their pocket, another notification appeared on the phone. It came from the same group of friends, but this time the message was completely different from anything they had said before. The very first line made them stop walking instantly. We need to admit we were wrong about something. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The message from the group changed the entire story in a single moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you love opened it slowly, expecting another argument. Instead, the first sentence read, after thinking about everything that happened, we realized we judged your heart too quickly. No one had expected those words. The same friends who had once encouraged them to walk away were now questioning their own advice. Something had happened after they left, something powerful enough to make everyone rethink the situation. One by one, the friends admitted they had confused certainty with pressure. They believed choosing the easier path would bring peace, but they finally understood that peace cannot be borrowed from other people's opinions. It has to come from within. The person you love read every line in complete silence, realizing that truth had quietly won without a single argument. Their heart felt lighter than it had in a long time. Don't skip. Because one final sentence in that message carried the biggest surprise yet. At the very bottom, one friend added a private note, "There's someone who has wanted to speak with you ever since that conversation ended. They know something we don't, and they've been waiting for the right moment to tell you." The person you love looked up from the screen, sensing that the next chapter was about to reveal the deepest secret of all. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person who had been waiting finally stepped forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They smiled gently and said, "I wasn't waiting for the right time to speak. I was waiting for the right time for you to understand." Those words immediately captured every thought. They explained that they had watched the entire situation unfold from the beginning, and one thing had become obvious. Every challenge, every opinion, and every moment of doubt had only revealed how deeply your place remained in the heart of the person you love. Then came the revelation no one expected. Your friends never changed your heart, they said. They only revealed what was already inside it. The room had been filled with voices, yet none of them had been strong enough to replace the quiet truth that had lived there all along. The person you love finally understood that genuine feelings are not proven when life is easy, they become undeniable when they remain steady despite every reason to let go. Don't skip, because the final piece of this story is closer than ever. As the conversation ended, the stranger handed over one last sealed envelope and quietly walked away. Across the front, only a single sentence was written: "When you open this, you'll finally understand why everything happened exactly the way it did." The person you love held it tightly, knowing the answer inside could change the meaning of every moment that came before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The envelope remained unopened for several minutes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you love knew that once they read what was inside, there would be no turning back. With a deep breath, they finally broke the seal. The first line immediately caught their attention. If you are reading this, it means your heart stayed true even when everyone expected it to change. They froze. Every conversation from that unforgettable night suddenly began making sense. The letter continued with a surprising truth. It explained that sometimes people who care about us speak from fear rather than understanding. They believe they are protecting the future, even when they cannot see the full picture. But the strongest decisions are never made by the loudest voices, they are made in the quiet moments when the heart is completely honest with itself. The person you love smiled softly, realizing they had finally found the answer they had been searching for all along. Don't skip, because the final revelation is still ahead. As they folded the letter, something small slipped out and landed on the ground. It wasn't another page. It was a tiny card with just one mysterious sentence written across it: "The last truth has been waiting for you from the very beginning." Their heartbeat quickened as they picked it up, knowing the next moment would reveal the greatest surprise of the entire journey. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final card revealed the truth that had been hidden from the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you love slowly turned it over and read the final message: "The greatest test was never whether others believed in your connection. It was whether you would still believe in it after hearing every reason to walk away." In that single moment, every conversation, every opinion, every silence, and every unexpected meeting finally fit together. Nothing had been meaningless. Every step had uncovered the strength of a heart that refused to abandon what truly mattered. A gentle smile appeared on their face as they looked toward the horizon. They realized the opinions of others had never written their story. Those voices had only revealed which feelings were temporary and which ones were impossible to erase. The pressure to choose someone else had faded, but the respect, hope, and quiet certainty connected to you had remained untouched. That was the answer they had been searching for all along. Don't skip, because the biggest lesson is right here. As the sun began to rise, they carefully placed the note, the letter, and the card together, knowing they would never forget that night. They whispered to themselves, "Some journeys don't end with a crowd's decision, they end with the courage to listen to your own heart." And with that, they walked forward with complete peace, leaving behind every doubt and every fear, carrying only one unshakable truth. The strongest connections are the ones that remain steady when everything else tries to pull them apart. Stay till the end, because something huge was waiting for you, and now you know what it was. But one final discovery remained. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Just as the person you love believed the story had reached its end, they noticed one last folded page hidden inside the envelope. It had only a single sentence written across the top. If your heart brought you this far, never let fear become the author of your future. They stood in complete silence. It wasn't a farewell. It was the beginning of a new chapter built on clarity instead of confusion. They looked back at everything that had happened, the friends who urged them to move on, the unexpected messages, the silent witness, the mysterious note, and the final letter. Suddenly, they understood the greatest revelation of all. Every obstacle had uncovered the same truth from a different angle. Real feelings had never disappeared. They had simply grown stronger each time they were questioned. What others saw as uncertainty had actually been quiet determination waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. Don't skip, because this final thought is the heart of the entire story. As they walked away with complete confidence, they smiled and whispered, "No opinion is stronger than a heart that knows where it belongs." From that moment on, they stopped searching for approval and started trusting what had remained unchanged through every challenge. The night that began with people telling them to forget you ended with one unforgettable realization: some connections become undeniable not because everyone believes in them, but because they survive ever.